Good morning, everyone. Here we go. Just want to check and make sure everybody's awake. So it's day 2. Let me see. Stop that. Reset that. 7 in the morning. 7:17 in the morning on day 2 here in Las Vegas at NAB. And of course, I am having my coffee. Got batteries charged up. This is my main setup that I have. It just turned itself on. I didn't mean for it to do that. This is the Insta360 gimbal with a magnetic clip for the iPhone. My microphone forward facing is the Sennheiser MKE 400 connected via DJI microphone system. I'm looking at that new Ceremonic system. It looks pretty interesting. I'll have to take a look at that and see what's going on if I get a chance. I'm not sure. I've got a very, very busy day. Today is my day I'm doing some interviews with some of the sponsors, LumaTouch, Digital Anarchy, and Audio Design Desk. And at some point I'm going to interview Roger from CoreMelt. He's one of the other sponsors. Saw him last night at the Content Creators Ball. And it's been a very busy day as usual. You don't get as much accomplished as you think you might, but because everything is so spread out in NAB, it's just much bigger, much more expansive than what you thought. So today I'm going to visit Audio Design Desk for an interview, then I'm going to go to Digital Anarchy for an interview, and then I'm going to LumaTouch for an interview. Those are the 3 interviews today. I'm not going to stream them live, I'm going to film them, and then I'm going to go back to the hotel room this afternoon, put together short 5-minute concise clips, and I'll stream those live. And then I'll have the bulk of the interview that I can post-process with Final Cut Pro later. Let me just adjust this a little bit. There we go. So, having a good time. Everything's going well. Coffee, of course. If I have coffee, that's the lubricant for life, as far as I'm concerned. That's how you get through some of the things that are going on in life. You know, if you don't feel good or whatever, need energy boost, it is coffee. Here's my official badge for NAB, and we're going to play a couple of videos for you. Let me see the first one. First one is this Content Creators Ball from last night. So let me go back to the main picture. One of the biggest problems, it's a very big problem too, with using the iPhone as a main film camera, is getting the media off of an iPhone. Boy, what a pain that is with the Lightning connector. I use AirDrop. It goes sometimes, it fails sometimes. The biggest thing that I found is to not do like 20 clips. Just do half a dozen clips at a time, and usually they'll go through. But in this next video I'm going to play, I use Double Take from Filmic Pro. I have the free version. I'm not paying their subscription for it, but I have the free version, and it records both front and back camera in 4K now. That's amazing. That's an amazing, amazing feature for that. I know Rode came out with a new app, and I'm interested to try that out as well, but right now I'm familiar with Double Take. So this is from last night. Content Creators Ball, the Future Media Concepts. So I walked around and just filmed people. So it's amazing. Both of those images, the small image of me walking and then the front image, both of them are 4K with double take now. Now I film in 24p is what I typically film in. I don't know, this stream, I'm on the MacBook Pro microphone and the MacBook Pro camera, not my normal setup that I do. But I'm going to head out of here in a few minutes, and I'm going to have breakfast over there at, well, I'm not going to say, but I'm going to have breakfast where I like to have breakfast. And then I'm going to head back to NAB. Opens up at 9 o'clock this morning, so I'll have breakfast for a half hour or so, then head back to NAB. And I'm going to start with, I'm not sure what I'm going to start with. I got my, one thing I've learned is not to depend on my phone and stuff when I'm going. So I have nice maps. I have maps of NAB floor. And I'm going to stop over, I think I'm going to stop over, I'm going to see Sam Messman tomorrow, Tuesday, and we'll do a nice sit-down interview, stand-up interview with him over there. But not today. Today, I might stop over OWC and try to see my friend Ronnie Cortens, who's supposed to be there. Let's see if he's there. And where else am I going to go? Oh, there's Sony, DJI, Small Rig, and Panasonic, but I'm not sure. First thing I have, Future Media Concepts. I am going to Magewell. I have a lot of places to go this morning, but I'm going to be interviewing first Audio Design Desk. We'll be doing an interview with them this morning. Then we're going to be doing an interview with Digital Anarchy, Beauty Box, and then I'm going to head, after lunch, I'm going to head up and do an interview with LumaFusion. And then at some point, we're going to get Roger Bolton on here. I saw him last night, and we're going to interview them as well. So let me just check on something. Here is our sponsors for this trip to NAB. Digital Anarchy. Let me see. Which way am I pointing? This way. Digital Anarchy, LumaFusion, Audio Design Desk, and Coremelt. Please, please support those great app developers. They are supporting this. They are sponsoring this trip, my trip to NAB, and we'll go from there. Look, there's no Final Cut Pro news. That's disappointing that there's nothing that I've seen. Here's another. Let me do another video here. I'll continue this a little bit. Let me see. So here is this is where I have breakfast. It's a little alleyway behind where I have my hotel. It's a real nice alleyway. A lot of places to eat and stuff. And one of the places to eat that I ate at yesterday is In-N-Out Burger, hamburgers. I usually eat there every time I come here, so it's right there. I had my In-N-Out burgers yesterday. It was too crowded. It was too crowded for me to sit inside. I said, when they said, are you eating in here, or are you going somewhere else? Let me see what this is. So Saramonic has a new microphone. I might be getting a new microphone system. I really like my DJI, and I like it a lot, but I don't mind having a second one. Saramonic has something. I can't keep track of what's going on. And Blackmagic has a new camera, right? This is what I've seen. You might know more than me about this. This is what I've seen. Is Blackmagic has a new camera I might be interested in. I'm in no hurry to buy a new camera, but the new camera has to have good autofocus and good low light performance. Those are two of the main things. Of course, it's got to have a fully articulating screen. It's got to have dual card slots. A lot of these normal things record to SSD, hopefully record to ProRes or even ProRes RAW like the Panasonic one does. That's what to me, those are absolutely necessary things. So, what else are we doing? I think that's about it. Is there anything else going on? We're not going to. So tonight I'm going to have a meetup. The only meetup I'm going to do today is at the Media Motion Ball. There'll be some Final Cut Pro people there, because the Starbucks that we were looking at, the area, there's a food court there that's open, and it's dozens and dozens and dozens of tables and chairs people can sit at. But that's kind of open during the day because NAB, the convention center, closes at 6 o'clock for the most part. So, I don't know. Meetups, Media Motion Ball tonight. It's a paid ticket, but it's a sit-down dinner. That's one of the reason I want to go there. There's one place, if you go to our Facebook group, let me see, a Facebook group, let me just go here. Once again, this is our sponsors. Here we go. Go to this Facebook group, FCP at NAB, and we'll have scheduled meetups there. There's one place tonight that if enough, when I post something on that group, FCP at NAB, when I post something on there about a possible meetup, if nobody responds, I'm not going to go. If I just post a time and a place and nobody says, hey, I'll be there, if there's not half a dozen people or so going, I'm not going to go there. It's just a suggestion. Anybody in the group can post meetups and see who responds. If you want to hook up with a friend, if you see your friend on there, meet up with them. There's a place tonight. It's the Streaming Summit. It's a free, let me see what it is. I'll have to look it up. It's a free meetup, and I'm thinking we can go there at maybe 5 o'clock. It has cocktails and stuff. And if you want to go there, I'll go there before I go to the Media Motion Ball at 6:30. So if you want to go to that, that's a possibility. Now, the Media Motion Ball is at a different location. That's at a hotel. It's a couple stops up from the convention center on the monorail. So, anyway, go to that Facebook group. We have it's open right now, FCP at NAB. Just search for it on Facebook, and that's where we're going to be scheduling a few meetups. Well, Media Motion Ball is going to be one tonight, but you got to get tickets for that. It's like $70, but it's a sit-down dinner. It's a sit-down dinner, a full-course dinner with dessert and everything else. So it's well worth it. So I'll be going there from like 6:30-ish till 9 o'clock. And I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be filming. Hopefully it's not that loud, because the volume at the Content Creators Ball was just like last year. It's so loud I can't even hear myself talk. So I can't tell what the audio's like. I've turned off one microphone, my front-facing microphone, and just used my lapel microphone, my DJI lapel mic. So that seemed to have helped. But I'm going to run down, get breakfast, and then head out to NAB. That's what I'm going to be doing for today. And I'll be at NAB. Once again, I will do short 5-minute live streams from NAB, from Convention Center. I'll try to do one about 9:30 or so this morning. When I get there, I'll do some stuff. I want to see what's going on with Resolve Blackmagic, because they had a new beta come out yesterday. They released 18.5. They are just killing it with features and stuff. So we'll stop over and see if we can talk to somebody about that. Listen, I might even talk to Adobe about the text-based editing. I think Resolve has something like that now too. Somebody said, and I think I saw in the release notes, that there is something text-based editing, and here Final Cut Pro is, we don't know what they're doing. Apple is not forthcoming about Final Cut Pro. It's not the team. I'm sure the team would like to give it more information, but they had that letter last year that they responded to in a very low-key way, not non-committal way, So we'll have to see what happens with Final Cut Pro going forward. If 10.7's not a giant, feature-rich update, disappointing. It's disappointing, the development cycle of Final Cut Pro. We got 2 features in the last 18 months, and Resolve is putting out this version and that version, and Adobe has text-based editing now. It's kind of disappointing, but I'm still using it. It's still it's still the best NLE out there. It has too many other things that it just makes it smooth and stuff. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stick to it no matter what, but the other thing is you can use 2 NLEs at the same time. You know, you don't have to quit one in order to use the other one, especially the fact that you already paid for Final Cut Pro. I'm a proponent of Final Cut Pro, and I'm the eternal Final Cut Pro optimist. I always say that. So, anyway. If you see me around on the show floor, let me see if I have I don't have my thing, but I have a little sign on my monopod. Where's my monopod? It's packed up. It's over there. My monopod's over there. And, you know, I'll be walking around. Certainly say hi. If you see me walking around, say, hey, Final Cut TV, or say, hey, Richard. That's fine. I met some people last night at the Content Creators Ball, and we had a good time. It was loud. So today is the Media Motion Ball. It's 6:30, sit-down dinner. You got to buy tickets for it. It might be sold out. I don't even know. And they'll have a lot of our friends there. Today I'm going to be doing Audio Design Desk, interviewing them, interviewing Digital Anarchy, that has Beauty Box and Transcriptive. And then the afternoon I'm going to be interviewing LumaFusion. That won't be live. I'm going to film the interviews, and then I'm going to come back to the hotel room this afternoon and edit short, concise versions of those, and I'll stream those live, is what I'll do. Who has coffee? How many is at NAB? How many of you people are at NAB? If you are at NAB, make sure you stop and say hi. I mean, I'll be all over the place, mostly North Central and West Halls, all 3 places. And like I said, I'll be at the Content Creators Ball. No, I'll be at the Media Motion Ball tonight. So, oh, there's some here. What are we doing here? What the heck? Been watching. Thank you for being present, Richard. Thank you very much. Thanks for saying that. Final Cut Pro is so far behind. One thing I'm not going to do, I'm the eternal Final Cut Pro optimist. I am not going to defend Final Cut Pro team or Apple. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to just carte blanche say, oh, they're the best in the world, because they're not. They're really falling behind. But I still like Final Cut Pro. Just watched the video that highlighted that new text transcribing feature in Resolve. Looks pretty cool. So Resolve does have it. That I wanted to confirm that. So they have it, and Adobe has it. And now if Final Cut Pro gets it, they're going to be saying, well, you're copying the other ones. They're not innovative. There's a pull that is becoming harder to resist Resolve, but it's more about appreciating their efforts. Absolutely, Resolve is a fantastic NLE. So is LumaFusion. I've been using that for some of the live streams. I'm at NAB. Maybe I'll see you wandering around. Absolutely, Scott. Make sure you stop and say hi. I'll be there somewhere. Yeah, if 10.7 isn't bigger feature update, it might be a deal breaker. I'm not going to disagree with that. I am not going to disagree with that. There's too many other features, especially if text-based editing is built in Resolve. There you go. I'm going to be doing that. I'll be doing that, is for sure. I was looking to the people at Blackmagic booth, and they were hinting a lot of amazing features coming down the pipeline. Absolutely. I'll see if I can stop and interview them. I will stop and interview them maybe today or Tuesday. I have more time on Tuesday. And I will be talking to somebody from Resolve. I've never interviewed anybody from Blackmagic before. I just wandered through because it's so big. This time I will stop and ask them about that, what's going on with that. Maybe they'll show me a little demo. That'll be fantastic. Anyway, go over there to our Facebook group, FCP and NAB. Just do a search for that on Facebook and you'll locate it. Go over there, join the group. We'll schedule a couple of meetups. I think I'm going to do one at the Streaming Summit tonight before I go to the Media Motion Ball. The Streaming Summit is free. Anybody can get in there. but I'm not going to be there for hours. I might be there at 5 o'clock, between 5 and 6. I think it starts at 5. I'll post it in this group right here, over here, this group, FCP and NAB. I'll post it over there, where it is and stuff, and it's and then we'll head up to the hotel. There's a hotel a couple stops north of the convention center where the Media Motion Ball is. All right, everyone, what time is it? I have dinner. Yeah, I got to get over there for dinner. Got to get over there for breakfast. And yeah, and then head out to NAB and start, like I said, I'll start another live stream later. But boy, I have media and gigabytes of videos on my phone, and it's extremely painful getting this stuff off. And I'm not even shooting ProRes. I'm just shooting H.264, but I am shooting 4K, so the files are large, are large. So it's a real pain point getting that stuff off of the phone. It's just Apple, you've got to do better. I hope the USB-C is faster that's coming out in the iPhone 15. Yeah. All right, everyone, I'm going to get out of here and get started on today. You have any other questions, any comments to make? Please do them now before we get out of here. And make sure you have coffee. Coffee is what makes the world go round. It absolutely does. This is my second cup for the day. I get up at 4:30 Las Vegas time. So, I don't like getting up and rushing. That's one thing I do not like doing. So yesterday I got up at 1:30 in the morning and got to the airport, and there was a delay with the shuttle, and thank God I get there 2 hours early because it wasn't an issue. But I don't like to be rushed in the morning when I get up. I like to just mosey around, check things, and check the Facebook groups and stuff. But anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. Oh, we want to do one more thing. Here we go. Where is that? Here we go. Don't forget to support me over there at buymeacoffee.com. Got another supporter today since last night. Turn that on. Buymeacoffee.com. You can buy coffees for $5. Some people buy 3 coffees. Some people buy 1. Some people buy 5. Just buy 1. 1 is fine. I really appreciate it. Buymeacoffee.com/Richard Taylor. That's where you do that. Let me see if I have it. Here we go, right here. Here's the URL, buymeacoffee.com/Richard Taylor. That's where, let me see. Where is that? My logo? There it is. My logo's, it's not very, you know why? It's because of because it's bright. There you go. Put it over there. There's my logo. Buymeacoffee.com/Richard Taylor. Buy me a coffee. I appreciate it. It's probably going to go to hamburgers and french fries or chicken or something else. Pizza. Something. That's bagels. I like to have a good bagel. This morning I'm going to spend some of your money having a good breakfast so I have enough energy for today. And let me tell you something. Usually I don't eat that much. I have 1 meal a day and a couple of snacks, coffee for sure. But I have been running around and consuming calories, burning up calories at NAB, which is typical. But I've been eating a lot. So lots of coffee, lots of good stuff. I'm going to get out of here and get ready for breakfast. I will probably about 9:30 or so, maybe 10 o'clock. I will do another live stream.
I found this on the web.
Shut up, Sari. Thank you. But I will see you later, and I'll be back this afternoon with some more live streams and a couple more live streams today from the convention center floor. I want to give you a window into NAB if people can't make it. Talk to everybody later. Richard Taylor. Bye.